Hey loves, welcome back to another video. This one is a quick one on how to do a retro dress. Super easy if you have a template. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat to see what I'm up to and what I'm creating. So first of all, you're going to lay the fabric in half, right sides together. And I'm just adding length to the dress because this one was really short. But this is my template that I'm using. And I added 5 inches, but I was doing the most. Really didn't need to be that long. I just wanted it to end on my body where my fingertips, end of my fingertips when I hold them right beside my body. Does that make sense? Anyways, so I'm cutting along a shirt that a dress I already have. You can do this with like a wife beater as well, just whatever fits you kind of loosely enough. Or you can also use a t-shirt as well. Whatever fits you in a way that you would want your retro dress to kind of look. So that's how I kind of worked with it. I'm definitely going to start using patterns, because it's just so much easier to deal with in life than to keep doing this all the time. Yeah, so just going along and cutting exactly where the dress ends, because obviously when I sew I'm going to have a 1/2 inch seam allowance, so you're already going to have that allocated as is. Now dealing with the neck, I did want it a little smaller, so I just kind of cut right across, and then I decided how I wanted the loop. This one's more t-shirty, so I wanted it like a smaller, oh my god, hole? I don't even know what I'm saying. Smaller hole. Anyways, for the sleeves, I got a piece of parchment paper and I folded it in half. I traced out the one side and allowed a whole inch just to go across. So this is of course going to allow for your seam allowance when you do sew the sleeve closed. And then you can kind of decide how long you wanted it. At first I was thinking I wanted quarter sleeve up to like my elbow, so half sleeve. That's why the parchment paper is so short. But then I changed my mind, and then this is why you'll see in a second, but I'm gonna make it a lot longer. Because I figured I might as well just do a full sleeve and then I'll roll it up if I feel like it, seeing as I want to wear this fall and obviously winter too. So I measured from my elbow down to my wrist with seam allowance as well and marked off where I wanted to cut. So obviously I didn't go too in depth about the sleeves, but if you guys want, I can do a whole video devoted on just how to deal with sleeves and how to measure your arm in order to get the right measurements for your sleeves. Sleeves are kind of difficult, but they're really not. It just seems more challenging than it really is, but they're really not that big of a deal. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut all the way down into where my wrist, and I'm being a little cheater McCheater. Technically you should kind of draw it out, but I just quickly did it, and then I'm just cutting all the way down to where my wrist would end. And then just across, and obviously measure across your wrist, the circumference, and divide it by half. That's how you'll know how much you will need. And obviously you're going to cut for the second sleeve. I laid this previous pattern on top of another folded piece of fabric in order to cut out my sleeves. Obviously don't cut in the middle of your fabric like I did that. I was being super lazy. I should have gone more closer to the edges, but it is what it is. So this is pretty much your layout. This is what all the pieces you'll need. You're just gonna go along and literally sew everything shut. So I'm just showing you here how to deal with your sleeves. When you're doing the armholes, you want both of the sides, the good sides together, the right sides, the outside sides. Obviously I didn't use a serger, so it's not exactly the best stitching, but nobody sees that part on the inside. And yeah, then that's pretty much your sleeve closed with hemmed, and this is the final look. And if you want a more detailed step-by-step, definitely check out my blog by the end of the month. It'll be up and running. Thanks again, loves, and see you guys in another video. Bye!